Back in the kitchen with one of our favorites, Austin Bueller. And I just feel like when you come, you completely spoil us.
That's what I'm here for. I love to.
Your recipes are so incredible. You're
Thanks.
such a great teacher. And I'm really excited that we are doing a veggie chili.
Yes.
It's hard to find if you're just going to go purchase one on your own. Yep. So you're going to show us how to do it ourselves.
Yeah, I'm going to show you. Super easy, super fun. Perfect for this time of year when it's really cold outside and you want something to warm up with. So what I've done is in a big pot, I've got some oil and I've chopped up some butternut squash, carrots, garlic, onions, mushrooms, and threw that all in there and I'm sauteing that up and getting everything all nice and soft.
I'm salivating looking at it and just hearing you talk about it.
Yes.
And you say whatever you've got left over in your fridge, just throw in whatever veggies. Get creative.
Yep. Yeah, if you want a fridge clean out dish, this is perfect. So once you've sauteed these for about 5 to 8 minutes until the onions and everything's a bit soft and translucent, we're gonna add in a can of crushed tomatoes.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add in 4 cups of veggie broth.
Yum.
And the really awesome thing about this recipe too is if you're not a big vegetarian or vegan type person, you can add meat to this.
Okay, I was just going to ask you what you typically do because I don't eat a lot of meat. I'll eat the occasional chicken or turkey, but you do. So would you add to that if it was your own recipe?
If this was my own recipe, I would. Okay. With my partner, he actually is allergic to meat. Remember, we've talked about that before. So this is why I created this for him. But we have recently found out he's okay with poultry. And so we've been adding that into it, just some ground turkey or ground chicken or that type of stuff to it.
I love it. Delicious no matter what way.
And then so to this, we're gonna add in all the herbs and spices. There's my Bueller's Gourmet Seasoned Salt, as well as the smoked chili limes, Mama's not so smoked salt there. Yum. We've got Mexican oregano. You wanna make sure you use the Mexican, not the Italian version, because they have a different flavor profile.
Oh,
if you use the Italian, it's gonna end up tasting like your Italian grandmother tried making American chili.
We don't
and it's
want
gonna
that.
be a little funky.
Okay.
And then we have these little bouillon cubes that we use. It's come a brand called Not So or Not So. This box is the Not Chicken. I'm working on a vegan French onion soup, so I don't have the beef one. I'm out, but we're using the beef ones in this today.
Okay, is that easy to find?
Yeah, so I found them on Amazon. Some stores carry them. It's kind of hit and miss on where you can find them in stores, but they're super easy to find on Amazon. So we absolutely love them. So we're gonna throw that in there. There's also chili powder, cumin, and then a bunch of other little delicious treats in there, all right?
That looks and smells amazing already.
Yes, it is so good. And then at this point, we're gonna add in the rest of our veggies. I've got olives, because you want that fat in there that you're not gonna get from like not having meat. We've got corn for a sweet crunch. We've got beans. You can use any bean that you want in there.
What kind of beans are these?
I love butter beans. The recipe is going to say navy beans or northern beans, any ones that you want. And then we're gonna throw that in there.
Okay, I'm a huge fan of beans, and I've never heard of that bean.
Oh, butter beans are my favorite. They're really big. They're called butter because they really are soft and tender and sweet, just like butter. And then there's also chickpeas in here.
Yum, Austin.
All of these different things work together to help create complete proteins, all the vitamins and minerals that you need, plus then it helps thicken this up. So now this will simmer for probably about 45 to 50 minutes until this gets nice and thick. And that's literally it. The secret ingredient, though, that a lot of people freak out about is you want chocolate.
Whoa, in the chili?
Yes, so it's chocolate.
Well, I trust you, so
So chocolate is a very common ingredient in chili that people don't know about. It adds a little bit of sweetness to it, and if you go to Mexico, you think about how like hot chocolate was originally cacao and chili peppers, and they use a lot of that down there. So this adds a level of rich, deep flavor without having to add something super crazy.
Okay, that makes sense. So how much do you put in?
I'm just putting in these two bricks. If you're using a Hershey's bar, you want about four other little squares. You want to try to use a semi-sweet, a dark, or like this Ghirardelli that's 100% cacao, because it doesn't add all the extra sweetness, sugar.
Is that your favorite then?
Yeah, that one's my favorite. Yep. And all you'll let this do is just let that simmer and delicious until it's all nice and tender and thick, and then you're gonna serve it up. Top it with cheese. You can top it with sour cream, crushed up tortillas, all sorts of anything else that you want to go for.
Oh man.
So
I almost took a bite before we started, but I didn't. I chose not to skip ahead. Okay.
Right.
I want to try one of these beans. I want a bite of all the things at once. Okay, hold on. So delicious. And Austin is not going anywhere because he's sticking around for hour 2. And what are you making in hour 2?
Hour 2, we're making golden mushroom chicken. A few months ago, we did the sweet and sour ribs that were my birthday thing that my mom always made. The golden mushroom chicken is what my sister always had to have for her birthday.
That sounds absolutely delicious. I'm obsessed with this.
Thanks.
This is the best veggie chili I have ever had, but I'm not surprised because it's you right there, Austin. You can find him at Central Valley Cafe and follow on social media.
Yep.
We will post this. I will be eating